नमस्कार दोस्तों, वेलकम टू संवाद। एक खास मंच, एक ऐसा प्लेटफॉर्म जहां हम बात करते हैं दिल से। आई एम अग्रिमा मिश्रा, योर होस्ट फॉर टुडेज एपिसोड ऑफ संवाद, एंड टुडे it is truly an honor to welcome a remarkable personality, an inspiring voice, and a TEDx speaker, and our guest, Ms. Shivani Mehta. Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Hope you are comfortable, ma'am.
Absolutely.
Okay, so my first question to you is, Darkroom has revived the charm of handwritten letters in a digital world. What moment or experience first made you realize that this movement could grow into something nationwide?
I would say that it was not one single moment. It was actually like the best things in life are. They're slow and steady. So, Darkroom is something that I started working on over a decade back. And we had many small experiences with people of all age groups, your age group, your parents' age group, little kids like 10-year-olds. And we realized that it is relevant and it's important for everybody. So when we had those small experiences of people appreciating the value of writing letters, putting their phones aside and just thinking for a moment, figuring out how to get an address, being fascinated by licking a stamp and sticking it, all those little and big things, when they accumulated over time and we realized that this has value, this still has significance, is when we slowly decided to take it up as a full-time project and an initiative which we would spend all our time on.
Beautifully said, ma'am. My next question for you is, you have blended design, storytelling, and emotion beautifully. As a designer, how do you translate a feeling like nostalgia or connection into a physical experience or product?
So, design thinking is something that we try to constantly integrate into our process. So, we would constantly question why is it that we're doing something. So, even for Darkroom, it's not been what we are doing, but why we are doing. So, it's not been one form कि अच्छा हमें workshops करानी है बच्चों के साथ and that is what we do. No, it's about why slowness, tangibility, writing. There is a significance for that even today. So we are driven by the purpose. And then we've done so in the design methodology, there's also research. So over time, we've done a lot of research where we've shadowed a postman, spent a day with him and understood what are relationships like between a postman and a household. We've run a pen pal club between two schools in Delhi, run a lot of different workshops, interacted with different age groups, and then try and come up with design solutions of what can be done to integrate, to bring back the value of letters and tangibility and slowness into this very fast digital age and for so many different age groups, and how to reignite this conversation and topic so that parents are also encouraging their children to write. It's not an alien old concept.
It must be very difficult for you and sort of like a challenge.
Definite challenge, but a very fun challenge.
Yeah, it sounds fun, obviously. My next question for you is, your Shark Tank India journey brought Darkroom into the spotlight. What was the most transformative insight or lesson you took away from that experience?
It was a lovely experience. Like the whole 3 days that we actually spent with the team to build the back end of that episode. I think the most, and all of that is unscripted, right?
Yes.
The whole interaction. The most interesting experience out of that was to build that 2 minute pitch that every brand comes and says in the beginning of the episode, where before the whole interaction with the sharks begins. So that 2 minute pitch was a long to and fro process between their creative team and us, where we said this is how we define the brand. Then they said that you have to simplify it enough for करोड़ों लोगों को सुनने के लिए हिंदी भाषा में एकदम सिंपल लैंग्वेज में बताना कि सबको समझ आए. And that too for a concept like ours, which is such an offbeat, different concept. वो households में national TV में जब जाएगा तो how can you simplify it to this level? So that was the most interesting part of it, to simplify such a complex and different idea where we say हम ये भी करते हैं, हम ये भी करते हैं, हम ये भी करते हैं, हम school workshops करते हैं, हम campaigns करते हैं, etc. etc. But उसको इतना simple तरीके से बताना कि सबको समझ आ पाए. That was a beautiful exercise for us.
Again, very beautifully said. In a world, my next question, in a world that that's moving faster every day. How do you personally slow down, stay mindful, and maintain the emotional core of the work you do?
By following in my daily life whatever we preach, so practicing what we preach. So, very recently, as part of an exercise to actually stay connected, I started journaling just 4 lines every day. That keeps me connected at the end of the day, just a little bit of time to introspect and put down things that were lovely in the whole day. So, I have been able to notice that the days where I'm traveling or there's something interesting happening, it's a whole page. And some days that are very drab, it's just 4 lines. So that, of course, continuing to write letters is a definite habit that I keep. That it's not something that we're constantly just talking about, but it's something I personally love to do. And I still write letters to my siblings, my family, my friends, my husband, and ensure that they also, while they enjoy, I also keep nudging them. You also write ahead. So, but yeah, and at a personal level, I ensure that I take life in a slightly slower and easy manner instead of the rushed life that you can very easily be pushed into.
Okay, so can you share a tip for the youth to stay constantly mindful and innovative?
So I would say that don't go into whatever's trending and don't easily just like mindlessly follow what's happening. Find out what makes you happy. And one of the things that's a part of my TEDx talk also, very specifically to letters, is that match the medium to the message. You will have 10 things to say in a day, in a year. Some of them are suited for a WhatsApp message, some of them are suited for an email, formal communication, quick communication on WhatsApp, quick communication on phone calls.
Yeah.
But some messages are worthy of a letter. If they are deeper, slower, meaningful things that you have to say, if there's a difficult conversation, an apology, love, these things. So, an instant medium also has a short life, but these things you want them to last longer, you want them to stay longer. So, pick a medium according to your message. Don't just go with one of them. Know your options and then make a conscious choice.
थैंक यू सो मच मैम. धन्यवाद व्यूअर्स हमारे साथ बने रहने के लिए. मिलते हैं अगले एपिसोड में एक नए टॉपिक के साथ. टिल देन, थैंक यू एंड जय हिंद.